So now let's try to build this connection and link all these three tables. Let's do that. EE, and we use store ID, and we connect it reference to, let's see, EE store. The other tables we have, we want to use store and store ID. Okay, looks great. REFERENCES, okay, references. And store ID. It looks great. Let's see if we are able to build this constraint. So that is what we try to do with this code. Okay, it looks great. And then the next part, similar. We still want to do the same thing, but this time we, instead of using the store data, we're gonna use a supplier, right? IER alter the table, we still want to alter the PET table, which is where is a foreign key is. And we want to add a constraint, which is the F key and the path store. So this one, we need to use something else. We can use PET supplier, right? Supplier, which is foreign key from pad to the supplier. And we want to use foreign key pad things. We no longer use store these. We're gonna use a supplier as UPPLER name reference to the TBL suppliers. UPPLER supplier. Okay. Oh, it seems some like, okay, I do have some type of mistake here. So it could be supplier. Oh, so SUP, I don't need to use because it's SUP. Oh, never mind. Because the variable, remember, it is supplier SUP as supplier name. So that's my fault. So SUP supplier names, then it should be all set. Let's see. Okay, it works. Okay, it works now. Okay, we now have already add both foreign key into constraint both the table PET to the store and the constraint between PET to the suppliers. And next part, we want to create the database. Do we have a database yet? No, we haven't. I have it, but we're gonna create it. We have the table already. We also have the constraint built already. So now let's trying to get this database design. So we just right click it and click this new database design. Right click database diagram, and you will find all of them. Click comma and choose all these three tables and click add. Close this part. Did you see it? And now we have a store ID. Okay, great. Then, okay, I think we're all set. Okay, now once you finish this part, I want you to remember what you can do is using the snip to use this one, take a screenshot of this part and paste it in your Word file. That's the first part you need to submit. Okay, now we already have this database diagram, which is the required from the step 7. We create a database diagram. And now, read it carefully, you have to save the diagram as a path store diagram. And now let's work on the last part, which is step 8. For step 8, what we're gonna do is we're gonna provide the SQL and use some query to access to the data. So for the first one, we want to join the pad and suppliers. Remember, both of the pad and suppliers, they have the same variable, which is supplier name, right? So we want to select them from the pad's data and join to the suppliers. Step 8, let's see, it's 8. So now we want to join pad and supplier, right? pad supplier. Header UPPLER star slash, and we want select. Yeah, ECT start from, move to next one, from where it is TBL PET from, and we want to name a letter to this one. We name it as small p, and we want to join which O N, join the supplier. And supplier, which is TBL supplier. And this one, let's name it as S. And from on the specific, like similar variable, which is P point, and it should be the path supplier name, right? Because this foreign key is equal to the primary key from the suppliers table. So this is the one we want to combine, and we use comparisons, and we separate them, use semicolon, use go, highlight them. See, now we're able to join the path table and supplier tables. That's the first one. The second one, what is the second one? Second one us to join the path and store. So which is similar with what we did here. We just need to make some changes. This time we don't want to combine the pad and suppliers. We combine the pad and store, right? So again, select everything from the pad table, P, join the TBL. This time is store. It should be this one. Let's use ST instead, but it's one simple letter. We're gonna use ST. So for this one, we're gonna unpad. Now we're gonna delete this part, and P point PET, and then we're gonna use the store ID because they have the same variable, which is store ID, and this one is the point, and also the store ID, which is this one. Looks great to me now. Let's do that. We just highlight all of them and execute. So see, we have the store names, and we also have the pad tables, right? The pad price, the pad cost, and for different store, including different store ID and store place. Okay, then the next one will be, this is it. Actually, 8A, this is 8B, and now it should be goes to the AC. Okay, so now let's join three tables together. What we can do, we copy the previous code, and what we did here is we select everything from the pad table, join the supplier tables based on the supplier name, right? We haven't finished yet. We also need to join one more table. So we join one more time. This time we're gonna use TBL store. This time we name it as small as t, and this time we're gonna and same what we did before. This one, just copy this part, or you can just type it. It's not that hard to type. And you paste it here, and put it back, and then I think that's it. We select all of them, we execute. Now let's to check if we have everything. Now we have the pad tables here and the supply here. We also supposed to have like store ID, store names, store address. The same as we did. Okay, we joined all these three tables. Great. Okay, so the last one will be AD. For this one, we actually want to change the store name, right? Okay, I see I missed one star. I just want to make some comment. Change the store name for store one only, right? Two, what names we want to use? We want to use a pet and people's. Let's copy and paste it here. Just make some notice here, and that's it. Yeah, so remember what we teach about dimension modeling. So the last part will be the slowly dimension, changing dimension, right? Because like in the dimension, when we change it, it's rarely been changed. So we call it the slowly dimensional change, the changing dimension. So we want to update it, which is overload the previous values. We're gonna update the PTBL store. That's the names we want to use. And we want to set, well, we want to change the store name change, right? So it should be store names, and it's equal to the store name equal to what is the name? Which is this one? Pets and people. Use a quotation one more time. And we use symbol quotation. And now where store ID only when the store ID is equal to one, right? So we use equal to one. And we use this one. This is what we need to do to update the store names. See, is this one row be affected? So now let's try to select the table to see if the name has been changed. TBL store, and we use count semicolon execute. See, when the store ID is equal to one, the store name already be changed to the people. And previously, if we didn't change it, the name is supposed to be PETRUS, but now after we update the tables, it's becoming pet and people. That's it. So for this part, so this one is AD. I want you to copy from 8A and to 8D and paste it in your Word file. Then you're all set.